Hi everyone, this is Sinette, and with me to ask us some questions in relation to EQAFE and the Desteni I process is Joe.
Hi, everybody. So we have been exploring a lot about the portal and Sinette, digging into what it's been like to be the portal and discover all these things. You can find all of that in the previous episodes. Do check them out. Today, we want to talk about what we're actually doing in terms of having all of this realization and this insight into in many ways how limited we've been as humans, how much we haven't understood, and the platform of support, which has been the Desteni I process
Yes.
and EQAFE and things like that.
Okay.
What is the Desteni I process?
Okay, so the Desteni I process evolved from Desteni. In the Desteni forums, we started, compiling so much knowledge, information, data, and sharings. I'm really grateful still to this day for everyone, each and every single one of you who even ever asked a question there, because that whole questioning process, the questioning response process, assisted and supported not only me, but the beings and everything of the purpose that we're here for, to refine it and specify it and do whatever it takes in how we needed to change and evolve and mature to have this message be heard and seen and lived. That's also the thing. What's different about the portal and the information that's coming through is that it's not just something you can just follow. It's not just something to follow.
Yeah.
It's not just something that you read and then go, oh, wow, that's interesting. Well, thank you. And this is how in the past few years as well, I've also been pushing myself and the beings through the portal. I said to them, look, much of the recordings before was only sharing knowledge and information, which, if we share it as that, then people will approach it as that and just listen. If we incorporate, okay, here is the problem point, this is how we see it, this is all what's going on, this is the solution we suggest, and this is how exactly to do that solution. So obviously to kind of start doing that was a process in itself, because now the beings and myself, everything that is ever shared on the Desteni I process, on EQAFE, takes the knowledge and information of what we see and what we know and makes it practical in a way that you don't just listen to it, but it is a seed, a gift, a blueprint, a platform of how exactly you can take on a problem in your mind, understand all the detailed mechanics of it, and actually do something about it.
I imagine creating the vocabulary for that was quite a story.
Yes.
Because in a way, it's the first time anyone in existence has had to explain to us people, you have a mind consciousness system.
Yeah. Yes, we have to define.
And you have to
what we
define
see.
all of these things. And what do you mean, stop the mind? What do you mean, stop my thoughts? What doesn't that mean I die?
You see, because that also was quite, in the Desteni forums, we started having questions like that coming up. And we realized, okay, problem is we're only sharing knowledge and information here. We need to make it more practical as well. We need to say, okay, stop your mind. Why do we say it? What do we exactly mean by it? And how exactly do you do it? And how will you change when you do it? So it's like the whole red carpet is laid out for you. All you need to do is walk on it. And this is what the Desteni I process is. The Desteni I process has been structuring all the information of how the mind works, yourself in relation to the mind works, how that affects yourself, your mind, your body, how it is networking into your life. And the most effective ways that we have found to walk through the mind, your self relationship, your body relationship. Now, to understand all the information that's coming through the portal in EQAFE and Desteni I process has been walked and tested by myself and or by the beings through me and within me. Because what we can do on the other side that we've also refined and specified is simulate physical reality in absolute detail. And we can, for example, fit in 1 minute 100 years or 10 years. So 1 minute Earth time, you can spend literally almost 10 years. That feels like a physical life in the year after, but you've only been gone a minute. That is quite, I know, wrap your mind around it. But that's what has allowed us to, at the same time, what feels like we've been moving so slow sometimes for me, move so fast in changing, evolving, adapting the message in a way that will assist and support people easier. Because for me as well, there are some things I can walk on the other side. Many people ask me as well, but Jeanette, if you walked your process, I walked a lot of my process on the other side, simulating physical reality for me. But because I'm a being in this body, in this reality, I still have physical programming, my mind, my process. And that's not something I can shortcut, that I can take a problem I have in this reality and sort it out there and come back and then it's all just magically disappeared. Right. I actually need to walk through the process, and I'm very grateful for it. It's always kept me humble. But at the same time, also, people would be like, "But you're a portal. You should be this godlike, perfect human being." But no, that's not how it works. The process I've been through has allowed the process of the beings in the portal and existence to evolve and make what we share and how we share it so much more easier to digest for everyone.
Yeah, and that's something that I kind of bore witness to over the years, as well as the process started with just the forum. Yeah. Just a website.
Just started there.
And it was just literally people asking questions.
And the YouTube videos, yeah.
And the YouTube videos. And out of that, over the course of the past decade, we developed into the Desteni I Process and EQAFE. And you now have a generation of people, myself included, that walked this process and the evolution. I can say from firsthand experience, you get to a point of no return. In a good way. You start to realize so much about yourself that you can never go back again and be as lost as you were. It's amazing. But I wanted to share that evolution was, in a way, very natural, too. A lot of people have said that the process seems to change so much, so quickly. But it's all very specific.
Yes. It wasn't so much that the process changed as much as it evolved in a way of us just finding every and any possible way to make it easier for everyone to understand what we say and see what we see. So that's also something myself and the dimensions I've been working on, or the beings in the dimensions, is how can we explain it in a way that another person can see it as well. So that's been going so well because we're doing now recordings on EQAFE. EQAFE was more also because, look, there were so many beings that wanted an opportunity to share and show what they see and start assisting and supporting, that it's literally it's becoming a library of existence, and each series is like a book series of specific beings sharing. And also to open up the EQAFE library in a way of, I can understand that some people might not, listen or want to necessarily listen to reincarnation because, yes, in this lifetime, they don't believe in it. And I respect that. That's 100% fine. But at the same time, I don't want that one thing to limit them from at least hearing what we have to say.
Yeah.
It's not what I do is about incarnation or reincarnation. It's actually about changing yourself.
Yeah.
And so then we opened up other series, like, for example, the basics, back to basics, series more, the quantum systemization series, the physical body series, focusing
success.
more relationship success support,
Yeah.
Focusing more on the things that, other people can relate to if they're just not into those type of things. And this is also what has, interestingly enough, inspired me to start my to platforms of support, which is self and living and soul. That we'll go into in the next videos where we'll introduce me more personally. And because I could even understand that some people just were like, well, I can't believe that you're a portal. That's fine, but
Yeah.
still, that's not going to let that stop me from finding a way
Yeah.
to share what I see and what I know to assist and support you. So that's what all. So everyone, to round everything off, I will be in time, you know, the videos will still be coming in. This is more just an overall introduction phase into everything that I do and everything that I am, and also for everyone to just get to know a little bit more about me, me personally too. So thank you very much for listening, and definitely check out Desteni forums, the Desteni I process that's still evolving, changing, bettering. We're still finding ways in which we can make it easier for everyone to understand the mind, your emotions, yourself, your body. That's also why the Desteni I process is ever changing.
Yes.
Very many versions. And then EQAFE, where you can get to know beings coming through quite often. Many series also still coming there. It's busy evolving. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining me and Joe and being part of this ever ongoing evolutionary process of the portal and I and life.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.